Alright, let's get straight to it. This video isn't going to be like my usual content, because today, I am about to share something with you that can literally multiply your focus power by 10 times. Seriously. Imagine this, completing 10 hours worth of work in just 1 hour. That's the kind of deep, unstoppable focus we're going to unlock together. But first, let me be completely honest with you. If you're someone who can't even sit still and focus for 10 minutes, this video probably isn't for you. I say that because if you watch half of it and then click away, nothing in your life will change. But if you have at least 10 minutes of focus buried inside you, then I need you to stay with me. Because by the end of this video, you will learn the exact steps to achieve hours of unbreakable focus. So here's our game plan. We'll start by understanding what focus power really is. Then, we'll dive into why it's become weaker than ever before in today's world. And finally, the most important part, I'll give you the exact science-backed methods to rebuild and strengthen it from the ground up. You've probably heard stories about incredible people who failed dozens, even hundreds of times, but still kept moving forward, eventually achieving massive success. Have you ever wondered why? What was their secret? It was their power to focus. They understood a fundamental truth. Every failure isn't an end. It's just a new lesson. And when you collect enough of these lessons, they combine to create something truly extraordinary. But that transformation is only possible when your ability to focus is rock solid. Think about it for a second. You could be the most hardworking, disciplined, and consistent person in the world. But if you lack focus, you'll just spin your wheels. You'll stay busy, but you won't make any real, meaningful progress. Focus is the root. It's the soil from which learning, passion, goals, and ultimately, success all grow. Here's a simple example. Imagine reading a book casually, with your phone buzzing next to you and your mind wandering. Now, imagine reading that same book with deep, undivided attention, completely immersed in its world. The difference in your understanding, how much you remember, and even your enjoyment is massive, right? That, my friends, is the power of focus in action. But here's the sad and slightly scary reality. Today, an estimated 9 out of 10 people are losing this incredible power. It's slipping through their fingers, and most don't even realize it's happening. The big question is, why? Well, it's because of 5 silent killers that are actively destroying our ability to concentrate. The first and probably the most powerful killer is reels and short-form videos. Our brains are becoming dangerously addicted to these quick, easy dopamine hits. Constantly scrolling through an endless feed of new content rewires our minds to crave novelty every single second. So when it's time to sit down and focus on a single, important task like studying for an exam or working on a project, our brain resists. It gets bored almost instantly and starts screaming for more stimulation, more novelty, more scrolling. Make no mistake, this is a real addiction, on par with things like alcohol or smoking. The sooner you decide to break free from this cycle, the better off your life will be. The second silent killer is multitasking. We've all been tricked into believing that doing 2 or 3 things at once makes us more productive. It feels efficient, right? But in reality, it's a lie. When you multitask, you're not actually doing 2 things at once. You're just rapidly switching your attention back and forth between them. As a result, neither task gets your full, undivided attention. And what happens? You end up with half-baked efforts, mediocre results. The world, and especially the future economy, doesn't reward mediocrity. It values mastery. If you want to stand out, if you want to beat even the most advanced AI, you must learn to master one single task at a time. Next up, silent killer number 3. Weak physical health. Your brain is not some magical entity floating in space. It's an organ, fueled and maintained by your body. If you have poor fitness, if you never exercise, and if your diet is terrible, your body's energy levels will be chronically low. This leaves your brain feeling dull, foggy, and sluggish. On the flip side, daily exercise is like a supercharger for your mind. It boosts oxygen and blood flow to the brain, clearing away mental cobwebs and priming you for deep focus. It's a non-negotiable. Without good physical health, achieving sustained focus is practically impossible. The fourth killer is a lack of planning. Imagine getting into a car with no destination in mind. You just drive around aimlessly, right? Your focus works the same way. Without a clear roadmap, your focus has no direction. If you don't know why you're doing something or where you're ultimately heading, your brain will naturally drift. It will look for distractions. Clear, detailed planning creates a sense of purpose, and purpose is the anchor for your focus. And finally, the fifth silent killer is junk food. That pizza, those burgers, the fries, the sugary sodas. They might give you a quick tasty burst of fake energy, but it's always followed by a hard crash. They leave you feeling lazy, sleepy, and completely unmotivated. Think of your brain as a high-performance engine, like one in a sports car. Would you put cheap, low-grade fuel in it? Of course not. You'd use premium fuel. Nutritious, whole food is that premium fuel for your brain. Okay, so we've identified the problems. Now, let's talk about the solution. The first part is simple, though not necessarily easy. You have to make a conscious decision to stop the things that are hurting you. Stop mindlessly scrolling reels. Quit multitasking and commit to single tasking. Start improving your physical health, even with just a short walk every day. Make a clear plan for your day, every single day, and cut out the junk food. But that's just the foundation. The real secret, the key to unlocking that 10x focus, lies in building and connecting your three brains. Yes, you heard that right, three brains. Your mind, your heart, and your gut. Modern science is showing us that your heart and your gut contain their own complex networks of neurons, just like your brain. For ultimate focus, all three must be aligned and working together in harmony. So how do we train them? For the mind, the most powerful tool is meditation. It doesn't have to be complicated. Even just 5 minutes a day can make a world of difference. Simply close your eyes and focus all of your attention on one single thing. It could be your breath, a candle flame, or a specific sound. Every time your mind wanders, you gently bring it back. This simple act is like a workout for your attention muscle, rewiring your brain for sustained focus. Next, for the heart. To align your heart-brain, you can practice deep breathing exercises or yoga. A healthy, calm heart maintains proper blood circulation and a steady heart rate, which is absolutely critical for providing your brain with the consistent energy it needs to stay sharp and focused. When your heart is erratic and stressed, so is your mind. And finally, for the gut. Training your gut brain is all about what you eat. Eat clean, balanced meals. Prioritize fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Avoid oily, fried, and heavily processed foods. When your gut is healthy, it can properly support your brain's performance. An unhealthy gut leads to inflammation and brain fog. It's that simple. When you start working on these three centers, when your mind, your heart, and your gut finally align, something magical happens. You'll begin to enter a state of hyperfocus. This is the state where your sixth sense awakens. This sixth sense isn't some mystical power. It's the intuition that drives discipline, motivation, and consistency. From that point on, even simple work will feel extraordinary. You'll start to notice details you never saw before. You'll understand complex topics more deeply and quickly. And you'll physically feel your focus growing stronger, day by day. You'll go from struggling to focus for 10 minutes to effortlessly working for hours. So if you truly want to 10x your focus power, don't just watch this video and forget about it. Apply what you've learned. Start today. Stop the 5 killers and stop building your 3 brains. If this video added any value to your life, please hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more content that can change your life. And don't forget to join my Telegram channel for more exclusive tips. The link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.